The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Because there were very good reasons to fire Mueller.
What was the reason to fire Mueller?
Mueller hired a staff in which he had people that I would find very, very questionable as people that should be investigating Donald Trump. He hired the chief counsel to the Clinton Foundation. Absurd.
Absurd. All weekend. That's all we heard. This is unbelievable. I don't know about you, but I think we got more important things to talk about. All weekend, 24/7. This is so ridiculous. In fact, so ridiculous, when you really read through this thing, they understood there was no obstruction, no collusion within the first 2 months of the investigation. At least with the collusion. They should have just shut it down then and said there is no collusion. But why didn't they do that? You know, the real question is, why would Mueller, whose income averaged $3.4 million a year at the firm he was with, and in his team, you have this a woman by the name of Rhee, another man by the name of Corlez, and then you have somebody named Ziebli. Now, these three, who was the main team with Mueller, he hired these three, who were very, very close to the Clintons. They were partners in this international law firm, Wilmer and Hale, who did a lot of the Clintons' work. Yeah, believe this? A lot of the Clintons' work, especially with their foundation. They ended up being with Mueller. Now, they took a pay cut. Now, think about this. $3.4 million, it was Mueller drops his pay to $169,000. Let's say run it off to $170,000. And these three characters were making about $1.5 million to $2 million, and they dropped their pay to $169,000. Why would they do that? Because that's the amount of hatred they had for Trump, and they wanted to overthrow him. They wanted to get rid of him. But also, too, why would they go on after knowing 2 months into the deal there was no collusion? Book deals. And just think of the fees they're going to be able to collect in their speaking, and that's why they did this. This was all BS. It was just nothing but BS. They didn't care. Mueller did not care about America, nor did his three cronies. They didn't care about America. But $30 million we had to pay all these FBI guys, about 45 of them. We had to pay another, 12 career lawyers from the Department of Justice. This was all about these three. These three characters, let me make sure I get it right. Of course, Comey, we know. Jeannie Rhee, James Corliss, and Aaron Ziebli. All pals. Making good money. This was all about money. They're going to make big book deals. They're going to make speaking engagements. They're going to get $250,000 a pop at each. This is unbelievable. All at the expense of the country. All at the expense of. This is what should be investigated. When the Attorney General starts investigating the investigators, they should go right after these guys. And the first thing they should do is stop them from any book deals. No book deals. Stop it dead right there. No interviews, no book deals. If they do book deals or going around doing speeches, then we claw back the money they were making. This is a joke. Too much they knew. Now, think about this. This is also very interesting. They always talked about now they flipped. And I don't want to get into a lot of this because you've heard so much of it. But there's a few things nobody's thinking about as far as the money end. It's what I want to talk about. So when you think about this deal, everybody knows there's no obstruction. They're saying now because Trump said to his attorney, fire Mueller, which right after he learned that Sessions, the guy he hired, the guy he took care of, he made sure he was Attorney General, stabbed in the back, walked in his office and laid that bombshell on, oh, by the way, on a special counsel, I just signed it off, has been appointed, I just signed it off. Signed what off? Well, I just signed off, it was okay, we got a special counsel. Without informing me? Of course he went nuts. He said, I didn't do anything wrong. Who wouldn't go crazy and say fire this phony Mueller? I mean, fire him. Now, he had every right to fire Mueller. Nobody's talking about that on these Sunday shows. Nobody in these Sunday shows said, wait a minute. So what they're saying is because they're so stupid on these Sunday shows. One person said, well, it's because he had the thought, even though his lawyer stopped him from firing Mueller, he had the thought of firing Mueller. Well, wait a minute. Then Rosenstein, didn't he have the thought of wearing a wire? Oh, but that was different, we're told. Oh, what's different about? Well, he's a Democrat, and he hates Trump. So if you're a Democrat and your thought is obstruction, wearing a wire for a coup to overthrow the president of the United States, as long as you're a Democrat, it's okay if you think like that. But if you're a Republican and you think that way, oh, it becomes a crime. This is all BS. This whole thing is all BS. This is all about money. Follow the money. These characters, they're going to make so much money. Mueller and Rhee and Quarles and Zebley, that the career lawyers, they're so dumb, they're not going to make anything. It's unbelievable. Think about this. After 2 months, the question was, did the Trump campaign conspire, coordinate, or collude with the Russians to influence the 2016 election? And Mueller concluded, no, that should have been the end of it. Now, as far as the obstruction, where's the obstruction? Even though he ordered him to fire Mueller, so what? He could have fired him and been in his right to fire him. So what? They're all looking out for themselves to make a bunch of money. That's all this is about. Nothing more than that. It's unbelievable. So I don't want to get into any more of this because it's just a joke. They knew after 2 months. That must have made me sick. Mueller is a real bad guy. And see what he gets for a book deal. He'll probably get $60 million for a book deal, $50 million for a book deal. You watch. That should be stopped. Anyways, let's not talk anymore about these morons. So today, here's what's really getting me grumpy. What do we hear all last week and the week before and the week before and the week before from the jibber jabbers? What did we hear?
The economy, this renaissance, this economic renaissance, DeRoy, is so strong and so undeniable.
This is what should be investigated. They should start going after these guys to start telling the truth to the American people. So he's saying that, but yet housing starts and permits have dropped to a 2-year new low. 2-year new low. What does that mean? That's pretty serious stuff. The most important thing is housing start. There's 4 red flags you have. Housing starts and building, housing starts and permits. That's all one. And then, of course, the big mother, which is durable goods. And then you got the big mother, which is, of course, is the inverse, where the 10-year, the yield inversing, where the 10-year treasury, you can get more for a 3-month treasury than you can for a 10-year. That's already happened. All these signs are showing bad news, and we're being told every day the economy's strong. They should be investigated as well. We'll be right back after this break on Phil's Gang. Join my gang, $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I'm sure you're as sick of listening to this Mueller report as I am. But you got to remember what this is doing. This is killing our country. This is killing everybody economically. The news, again, well, they want everybody's eye on this ball. And then you have the jibber jabbers who are just straight out, bold-faced lying to us. Every day we're hearing the same thing, how great the economy is, how strong the consumer is.
You've got real wages rising above 3%. Those are big numbers, really big numbers.
Really big numbers, 3%. That's $9.11 a week before you take taxes out. And that, by the way, as I told you last week, goes to the low-end income people, the very low end. And it goes to the very high end, the middle class. He didn't get any of that. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. So while everybody is focused on this Mueller deal, especially our Congress, they're not working on anything. Let's talk about what that airhead Pocahontas came up with over the weekend. She now saying she wants free college. Yeah, free college for everybody. Are you nuts? She said it's going to cost $1.2 trillion. When the government tells you something's going to cost $1.2 trillion, put 10 times on that. Because remember, the government does nothing right. They're slow. They're inefficient. They're prone to fraud. Are you out of your mind? So her new plan, she's going to forgive $50,000 in student loans for the American households earning less than $100,000, like she's the hero. But she is one of the problems. She's caused this. It was Congress who caused the student loan problem to begin with, because it was Congress who kept on popping up and pushing up and making the grants bigger and bigger and bigger so colleges could keep raising their tuition, build more basketball courts and more fields and baseball fields and ice skating rinks, anything to bring these kids into these colleges. I remember when she got up and she said, the whole problem is just interest rates. If we just cut interest rates, which was a joke, interest rates have nothing to do with it. Are you kidding me? You know, I always have to laugh about interest. Or like rent. If you are renting, if you're a businessman, rent, the first thing businessmen do, small business, they make a big mistake. They look for cheap rent. They go all over town looking for cheap space. Your rent, $5,000 a month rent instead of $2,000 or $1,000. They say, I'm going to go look for $2,000. The $5,000 a month rent could be cheap. That's right. It depends on the location. Rent could be your cheapest overhead. If you're doing business, you want to get into a good location, you want to do business right, and rent can be cheap. You're better off with $5,000. $5,000 is really cheaper than $1,000. If you're not doing any business, okay, at $1,000, but you're going to do a lot of business at $5,000, isn't it better? I don't even know how the hell I got on that subject. What I was talking about. I'm so angry over this stupid Nadler and who's the other dope? Adam Schiff. Did you see Adam Schiff on Sunday? This guy can lie. He is so smooth. I never seen a guy lie with such. He's so articulate and smooth. It's just. Play it for me. Go ahead.
So, yes, I would say in every way this is more significant than Watergate. The fact that the President of the United States would take Putin's side over his own intelligence agencies go well beyond anything Richard Nixon did. So, yes.
Listen to this. They asked him the question, is this worse than Watergate? He says yes. Here, listen. He says yes.
So, yes, I would say in every way this is more significant than Watergate. The fact that the President of the United States would take Putin's side over his own intelligence agencies go well beyond...
Wait a minute. You're such a liar. First of all, no money changed hands. Remember, Nixon, they had a slush fund. They paid everybody off to lie. They paid this guy to lie, that guy to lie. They gave this guy money. Trump gave no money to anybody to lie. This guy Schiff, he should be run out of Washington on a rail. I mean, this is unbelievable. Just unbelievable. All right, but I said I'm not going to talk about this because at the end of the day, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Why don't we talk about what's really the problem? You know, the economy's getting much worse, but nobody knows it because everybody's looking at this garbage. And then you got all these jibber-jabbers telling how everything is extremely well. Everything's just extremely doing well.
The U.S. economy is doing extremely well.
Yeah, extremely well, yeah. And don't worry about debt. Don't worry about our national debt being the highest, our household debt being the highest, our budget deficit being the highest. Don't even worry about that either.
Whatever we were worried about, we're not worried about anymore.
No. Let's not even worry about the debt. Everything's just ducky. Well, you know what we got today? We got some real bad numbers today. Housing starts. Here, listen.
Existing home sales in March down 4.9% month to month to a seasonally adjusted annualized rate of 5.21 million units. That's a miss, folks. And February's huge jump was actually revised lower.
Wow. But then listen what they say on these jibber jabbers.
With a booming economy.
What a booming economy.
The economy, this renaissance, this economic renaissance, DeRoy, is so strong.
So strong. But what do we have? Housing starts permits dropped to a new 2-year low. Now, what does that mean? That means when your housing starts and your permits drop to a new 2-year low, that means retail drops, manufacturing drops. It has a dominoes effects. It kills your economy. Remember, when you have existing home sales dropping and permits dropping, that's one of the red flags that tells you we're going into a recession, we're going into a crash. Shouldn't we be talking about that on these Sunday shows? Or how about Social Security? Let's talk about that on Sunday shows. Oh, no, they want to talk about this stupid stuff. All BS. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang and Stock Corner.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
Okay, join my gang. It's $39.95. And again, we have a wonderful program called the Working Investor Program where you can start out with $39.95 and just follow my portfolio of 5 stocks that we've been in for more than 2 years. And it's a wonderful program. And all you do, you join for $39.95 and just select one of the 5 stocks, follow it for the first month. That's all you do. Follow the instructions that I give you at 2 o'clock Eastern Time every day. Follow those instructions to a T. It takes you a couple minutes. Come home from work, click on, see what to do. You know what to do for the next day. What's wrong with that? You have your own personal coach. Every day you got your own personal coach saying when to buy it, where to put a stop, so that you limit your loss. You never buy a stock unless you limit your loss. Like any business transaction, you always know risk to reward. If I'm going to buy a stock at this price, I want to make sure I don't lose more than 3% or 4%. That's put, and then as it moves up, I'm up 3%. Now I put my stop in 3%. Now I know I'm going to break even, worst case. Then my stock's up to 8%, 7%, or 10%. I got 3. I know they can't. Then I move my stop up maybe 5%. president so I can keep that money. It's a beautiful way to do things, but you're instructed all along the way, every day. Nobody does this for you. This is what you got to focus on. So easy. God, just try it for 1 month. It works. Now, I don't care about the economic numbers. You want to talk about economic numbers? They're telling us how great the economy is. Every day they're telling us. If the economy's so great, then why is it that Pocahontas wants to forgive all these student loans? Why is it that President Trump wants to go back to interest-free money? Why is it that President Trump has said we got to stop raising rates if the economy is so strong? Why are these people telling us the economy is so strong?
The economy, this renaissance, this economic renaissance, DeRoy, is so strong.
So strong. How could it be when we had housing starts and we had permits drop to a 2-year low? That sets off a dominoes. That means that retail has started to collapse, and boy, has retail collapsed. And then that rolls over into manufacturing. Manufacturing is collapsing. Then you got durable goods. That is really collapsing. Durable goods is horrible. Hold on here. I gotta get my I'll bring home the milk later. Thank you. Okay, no, I'm a professional. Something like this, something like this never bothers me when I forget to put my thing off here, put on mute, and I forget. You would think I would get shook, wouldn't you? You'd think I wouldn't know what to do. But I've been doing this so long that you wouldn't even know anything's going on here, right? Trying to put this thing up. Okay, so this is insane. The average worker, I mean, let's think about this. They're telling us everything is great, but they don't want to raise rates. They want to stop rates. They want to cut all student loans free. That's right, just free. Everything's going to be free. The average worker, their check, much larger today, we'll admit to that, adjusted for inflation, is no larger than the 1970s, and they're telling us how great we're doing. This is crazy. $9.11 an hour. That's what we get. We increased $9. Those who did get a raise, they got $9.11 more a week. More a week. Are you out of your mind? This is crazy. I mean, deficits, $1 trillion. I'm not going to go through all that. You know all this. You hear from me every day. So what are we going to do? Let's just forget this. I mean, I don't want to talk about this crazy Adam Schiff. Here, listen what Adam Schiff says. I don't want to talk about it, but listen.
So, yes, I would say in every way this is more significant than Watergate. The fact that the president...
Isn't that stupid? Does anybody remember Watergate? Remember... They got money, they moved money over into a slush fund, and they gave it to the guys, they fund the break-in to Watergate, that was funded. And then they paid people to lie. This is what he did. He paid people, this is what Nixon did. This is unbelievable. Did Trump pay anybody? No, not at all. Nothing. See, I keep going back to this. I shouldn't go back to it. Let's just stick with stocks. Okay, so... we know the economy right now is in rough shape. But see, they've been able to mask the economy by moving the stock market up. What did they just do in the first quarter? People don't even realize this. The first quarter of 2018, the economy grew by 2.2%. The first quarter in 2019, let's compare it. They're estimating we're going to be a negative 4.2% compared to a positive 2.2% the same quarter a year earlier. So how can they tell us the economy is doing great when we grew 2.2% the first quarter 2018? Now we're going to be a negative 4.2% the first quarter 2019. But they take parking space in our head, making us believe that everything is just wonderful. Everything is just wonderful. Throw out there Larry Kudlow a couple more times.
The economy is very healthy. The USA is still the hottest economy in the world.
No, it's not the hottest economy in the world. We're not number one anymore. Oh, earnings look good.
Start off with earnings excitement as we head into the busiest week of the season.
Stocks fighting back after strong earnings from some of the largest U.S. companies.
And that has been the main story for this earnings season.
Oh, really? Earnings look great. Well, let me ask you a question. If earnings are so great, then why the hell did they turn around and they just purchased back $272 billion of their own shares. When the mutual fund pulled out $39 billion, the CEOs got together. And the first thing they did is buy their own shares back so they can push the earnings up to make the earnings look great. So you got this guy on CNBC comes out and says, earnings look great. But he doesn't tell you the reason that earnings look great is because the companies, here they go again, they went and they stole from the workers what is called the capital investment account. That's the money a company puts aside, a CEO puts aside for new equipment to keep increasing his productivity. Because the newer the equipment, the more he can increase his productivity, which with a lot less labor costs. He doesn't have to hire more people or pay more people. So that savings, that increase in earnings, they pass it on to the worker. But no, what are these guys doing? They're borrowing money at 0%. They didn't buy their own shares back. They bought, what, $272 billion, $250 billion, forget what the number was, say $272 billion. They just bought $272 billion to get these earnings up this quarter. So Pisani, the guy with the big nose there, see, go to CNBC. Pisani, you can tell this guy, he turns his head sideways to the camera. You see everybody waving. No, don't do that. Don't turn your nose to the side of the camera. No, look forward, look forward. I mean, he's got a honker on him like I've never seen anybody ever have a honker like that. So you'll recognize him. So this guy with the biggest honker in the world, and his nose is so big because he lies so much. And he said, oh, this is great. Everything's great. Earnings are looking great. Sure, earnings are looking great. Because what do? They just went and bought, the CEOs just bought a whole bunch of their own shares. When you buy your own shares, what happens? When you buy your own shares, you shrink the amount of shares that are available. So if I have 1 million shares and I go and I buy 500,000 shares, now that means there's only 500,000 shares in which I spread my earnings over 500,000 instead of spreading my earnings over 1 million shares. So by spreading my earnings over 500,000 instead of 1 million, my earnings go up, and then my profit on paper goes up. That pushes the stock market up. So the earnings look great, the stock market looks great, and it's a big bubble. And it's all fraud. So wait a minute, if the economy's so good, then why is it now they're doing stock buybacks to try to get the earnings up? Why, if the economy's so good, why is Trump saying stop raising rates? Something's wrong. You got to be nuts. When we get back, we're not going to talk about Adam Schiff. I'll tell you, he's a nutcase.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position in, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, no, I'm not going to talk about Mueller and all that. Let's talk about stocks, okay? This is what you don't listen to right here. When you hear these guys tell you to buy... Here, listen to this. This guy is calling Kramer looking for advice. What are you, nuts?
Jesse in Pennsylvania. Jesse!
My question is on...
You notice how he makes... He wants to sound like Jesse's his pal. Hey, Jesse! This is Jeff here, Jesse. Hey, Jesse! What do you have for a stock, Jesse?
Jesse in Pennsylvania. Jesse!
My question is on Funko, the stock. I love it. You know, they're all
First
over
mistake.
the place.
First mistake.
Well, I'll tell you, the reason why they're all over the place is because they have some of the absolute best toys. And I am saying that, look, I'm not just saying Funko's great because this is available in no stores. But I have to tell you, I think Funko's going to have a good quarter, and I like the fact that they've got that Disney calendar. So I say, buy.
So listen why he tells him to buy it. He tells him to buy it for the wrong reasons. You buy a stock if money is going into the stock. You get out of the stock if they pull money out of the stock. But they got two cool toys. Every corporation, there's 5,000 stocks. Everybody's got a cool thing. Everybody's got a cool thing. If you listen to Kramer or any of these people, you'd be buying every stock that's cool. No, you buy stocks that have cash going to them. That's how it works. Unless you look, no more retail customer. You need the institutional buyer. So listen, let's go to my site, philsgang.com. Join me there if you have a mobile device. We're going to put it up on the chart right now. And I'm going to show you something. If you're watching me on the cam, don't mean to turn my back on you, but you can still see this. So here's FNKO. So here it was green, which is a buy signal. And then it turned red. It turned red April 15th. He's telling this guy to buy it. And it dropped. So my members who own the stock sold it short. Okay, so So it dropped from $21.45 down to $18.50 today. But he's saying, buy it. They got cool toys. They got cool toys. Buy it. No, my chart, I don't care about cool toys. I could care less what they got cool. What I care about, what are the hedge funds doing with that stock? What are the biggest insurance companies doing with that stock? Hedge funds, insurance companies, the biggest banks. What are they doing with that stock? That's all I want to know. And my chart, which nobody else has, because I'm the one who designed the algorithms, my chart says they're pulling the money out. They're pulling the money out. Look, it dropped. I think that's a drop of $21.45 to $18.50. That's a 14%. He's in the hole 14%. But he says, buy, right? Let's see if he says buy it. This is unbelievable stupidity. Listen to this.
Jesse in Pennsylvania. Jesse!
My question is on Funko, the stock. I love it. You know, they're all over the place.
But he loves it. They're all over the place. The poor guy buys a stock. He doesn't even know what the hell he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing. If he asked me that, if he said that to me, I love it. They're all over the place. I said, get out of this game. Get out of the business. You don't know what you're going to do. What are you, nuts? Are you actually think you're going to invest and make money in the stock market? Buying a stock being that stupid? That stupid? You're better, if that's what you're going to do, you're better alternative. You got a garage? Yeah. You got a car? Yeah. You got a hose? Got it. Go to the car, drive in the garage, shut the door, put the hose in the exhaust pipe, and sit there. Because that's about the best your life is going to get when you're buying a stock. Because, hey, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. It's unbelievable. And then they turn to these people on Wall Street like Cramer. Buy. They got cool toys. All you had to do is look on the chart. It turned from green to red. How hard is that? And then when you learn, when I have my 5 stocks, I say, why don't you just take one? Take one. Join the gang, $39.95 for 1 month. Just pick out one. And at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, every afternoon, we post the instructions what to do with each one of those stocks. Follow just one. Get your feet wet. Using my MV2 color-coded chart, I guide you. You got your own coach for a whole month. Then all I ask, if you do well, please send money to St. Jude. That's all. But isn't that amazing? You know how many people lose money? Because they're always in a hope mode. They think somebody out there knows something. That they listen. I don't know why. I shouldn't say. I know why they watch these programs. Why would you listen to a program every day the guy tells you,
the economy, this renaissance, this economic renaissance, DeRoy, is so strong. It's undeniable.
It's undeniable. So strong. Jesse, did you hear that? Hey, Jesse, did you hear that, man? The economy is strong, so strong. Let's see what Varney says.
With a booming economy, rising wages and full employment.
Look at that. We got rising wages. Economy's booming. Rising wages. $9.11. Oh, not the middle class. That went to the working poor and the very rich. Not the middle class. Middle class doesn't have any purchasing power. It's unbelievable, isn't it? The stupidity. And I'm not blaming the people. It's these people that come on the air and tell you these things. It's unbelievable. Stock buybacks. Think about it. The CEOs quickly learned one thing, that the best way to increase their earnings per share when the market really sucks and the economy sucks is to shrink the number of shares outstanding on this stock. It is larceny. It is fraud. People used to go to jail for doing it. You simply, what a trick. It's an accounting trickery. You simply shrink the amount of shares that you have on a stock. So when you now spread your earnings over fewer shares, fake, the earnings go up and your profit on paper goes up and your shares go up. And then they turn around and say, look at the economy, because they know you're looking at the stock market. They know you're looking at the stock market. And then that day when the market, remember we got hit that 20%? Remember, and I told you what, that happened in October. I told you on January it was going to happen. I mean, this is crazy what's going on. So company CEOs are back at it again, purchasing. Think about it. They purchased since 2008 or 2009. They've been purchasing about 550 billion dollars worth of shares a year. In 2018, they purchased $806 billion more, 56% more than 2017. If the economy is good, these guys would be saying to you, no, the economy is not good. If they are, they've increased the amount of stocks they're purchasing from 2017 to 2018 by 56%, that means the economy sucks. That's why they got to do it to get their earnings up, to manipulate their earnings up. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy Apple. Boy, they're the ones that really do big stock buybacks. But guess what? They're up 23%. I didn't turn around and say, oh, man, Apple's doing stock buybacks. I found God. Oh, no. We're not going to get an Apple because they're buying their own shares back. What are you, nuts? Of course not. So we bought Apple, but we know when to get out. Soon as my color-coded chart turns red, it tells us money's pulling out. So we have a choice. We can either pull the money out, put it in our pocket, or we turn around and sell it short, which we give you instructions how to do it. Nobody else does that. And here, remember what this is. These guys aren't going to tell you on CNBC, Fox, and the rest of these stations. They're not going to tell you what this is. It's stealing money from workers. Stock buybacks, $500 billion a year, almost $6 trillion for the last 10 years. That's stealing. Remember what they do. The CEOs go and steal money from their budget, from their investment budget, capital investment budget. They steal that money. And then what they do, they buy their own shares. By doing that, they don't buy the equipment, new machinery, new IT, so it doesn't increase productivity, and therefore it doesn't increase the workers' pay. So it's the same thing as stealing directly from the workers. But nobody tells you that. So I'm not saying don't buy Apple. We're up Apple 23%. Costco up 14%. Cisco, all of these stocks were up. BBY 25%. You're talking about share buybacks. Costco 14%. But as long as we know what's going on, that this is all jibber jabber, it's all a lie, it's all been straight up. This market should have crashed with the dot-coms crash and the housing contract right at 15,000 out of Dow, but now it just keeps going up. Because what are they doing? They're right back to stock buyback. So let's keep buying until the day they don't do that anymore. 877-600-GANG, I'm waiting for your call. Just follow one of my 5 stocks. We're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.